You think you're in control, but the truth is, your emotions own you. Yes, not your logic, not your plans, not your discipline, your emotions. Every time you lose your temper, every time you overthink, every time you say, I'll stay calm, but explode anyway, it's not you leading. It's your emotions pulling the strings. And most people spend their whole lives being controlled without even realizing it. This matters more than you think. Because emotions are silent rulers. They don't show up like enemies. They disguise themselves as you. You say, I'm angry. I'm sad. I'm stressed. But what if that's not really you? What if those are just powerful forces that you've let sit in the driver's seat of your life? Think about it. How many decisions have you made out of anger? How many opportunities have you missed because of fear? How many nights have you stayed awake not because something happened, but because your emotions wouldn't let you rest? This isn't weakness. This is reality. And if you don't learn to master it, it'll master you. So let's talk about it. Let's break down the quiet ways your emotions control you, and how to finally take the wheel back. First, emotions react faster than your logic. You don't decide to be angry. You don't plan to be afraid. It just happens. Your brain is wired for emotional survival first, logical thinking second. For example, someone criticizes you. Before you can think, your chest tightens, your face heats up, and your mind goes into defense mode. Logic comes later, if at all. This is why so many people say things they regret. Not because they're bad people, but because their emotions spoke before they did. And the worst part? That moment of emotional reaction can cost you everything: a relationship, an opportunity, your peace. 1 second of emotional control can change your entire future. Second, what you don't control will control you. Ignoring emotions doesn't make them disappear. If anything, they get louder. You can act calm all day, but the storm inside will find a way out, through stress, burnout, or breakdown. Imagine a balloon being filled with air. Slowly, quietly, it looks fine on the outside, until it explodes. That's what happens when you let emotions build without facing them. People think strength means staying quiet, holding everything in. But strength isn't silence. Strength is awareness. Strength is facing the storm inside you before it turns into chaos outside you. Third, emotions shape your identity. Every time you say, that's just who I am, pause for a second. Is it really who you are, or just how you've learned to react? I'm short-tempered. I'm sensitive. I'm cold. No, that's not your identity. That's your emotional pattern. You built it over years. And anything built can be rebuilt. Let me give you a small example. Someone cuts you off in traffic. Your instant reaction is rage. But here's the twist. That reaction isn't who you are. It's just what your emotional wiring learned over time. Once you see that, you realize, if emotions are learned, they can be unlearned. You don't have to keep being the person your emotions trained you to be. Fourth, real power is quiet. People think controlling emotions means not feeling them. Wrong. It means feeling everything, but letting nothing control you. It means your emotions knock on the door, but they don't get to sit on the throne. You don't let anger make your decisions. You don't let fear hold you hostage. You don't let sadness write your story. You acknowledge them, you feel them, but you choose your next move. That's what strength actually looks like. This is why the calmest person in the room often holds the most power. Because when emotions are loud, clarity is rare. And the one who can stay calm, even when emotions scream, wins. Not because they're emotionless, but because they lead, they don't follow. Fifth, awareness breaks emotional chains. You can't control what you don't notice. The first step isn't suppressing emotions. The first step is seeing them, naming them, owning them. When you feel angry, say to yourself, I'm feeling anger right now. When fear rises, say, this is fear trying to speak. By doing that, you create space between you and the emotion. And in that space, lies your power. Because once you can observe your emotion, you can choose your response. And when you can choose your response, your emotions stop owning you. This is emotional mastery, not perfection, not fake smiles, not bottling things up, just awareness, presence, and power. And here's the beautiful part: when you take back that power, your life changes silently but completely. You stop reacting to everything. You stop wasting energy on things that don't deserve it. You stop being a prisoner of your own feelings. And most importantly, you stop losing yourself every time your emotions get loud. So, what's the takeaway? Emotions are powerful. They can either guide you or control you. And the difference isn't about never feeling. It's about stepping out of the passenger seat and grabbing the wheel. When anger shows up, you breathe. When fear whispers, you question it. When sadness comes, you listen, but you don't surrender. Every emotion is a wave. It's strong, but it always passes. And the more you practice, the less it owns you. So let me ask you this: are you truly in control, or have your emotions been driving this whole time? The answer might sting, but it's also the key to freedom. If this made you think, if it hit something inside you, then don't just scroll away. Reflect on the moments when emotions led your life. Comment your thoughts. Share it with someone who needs this reminder. And if you want more truth like this, subscribe. Because the battle with your emotions isn't about winning once. It's about learning to lead, every single day. And when you do, that's when you stop being controlled, and start becoming unstoppable.